could you give your definition of what is a gap year? Seeing as it seems like very few people in the U.S. know actually what a gap year is.
Yeah, a gap year is, this is my definition as far, it's a way for a student to get hands-on experiential learning education. I learned tons of things in high school and in college, learning things from my professors and in school. However, a gap year is basically, now it's your chance to go out and do it. Go out and live it. Go out and see it. When you've traveled to places around the world, when you've actually been in Germany and talked to people who were affected by when the wall came down and you learned how their families come together, well, that brings it together, what you learned in class, in history class. When you are out working in the slums of Philippines and working with young people and folks who in communities who don't have the same lifestyle necessarily that we do in the Western world, that's where you really learn, and that's what a gap year is all about, whatever you choose to do. But it is an incredible way to educate yourself personally, professionally, and educationally, and it stays with you for the rest of your life. And one more thing to add about that, those who do a gap year, there are tons of folks out there these days who are getting their degrees in college, and that's fantastic. It's more people are going to school than ever. However, what separates young people today? Well, a lot of those resumes will have those degrees on them, but those resumes that stand out with students who have actually been in other places, work with international people, those are going to stand out and make a difference.
Getting out of your typical routine in order to expand your own horizons. And whether you do that for a couple weeks in a project like ours or for a year, let's call it a gap experience.
I guess it could mean different things, based on, the age or the time. It could be a gap year between high school and college. It could be a gap from college itself, from university. It could be a gap before starting a job as well. But I think it's just a break to do something totally different, to get out there and to leave the normal routine and maybe learn new things and just have a complete change of pace.
It's a year that you take off after either high school or college, and it's kind of like a process where you can think about what's going to be the next step of your life, and you can try to explore some different things before you actually make the decision, considering that this is the decision you make is going to be for the rest of your life. Yeah. So this, for me, it was just like, I could like breathe out and think about what I really like and what was important to me, and also to maybe become a better person, or know myself better, kind of.